Good morning, all. I'm saying good morning, but it's just hit 12 o'clock, 10 past 12, so good afternoon. I've been up for a little piece. Yeah, man. A few things to go over today. I've done my quick little reaction to the Arsenal-Ipswich game. Obviously, I'm not very well, people, so we kind of been continuing in that vein, just trying to get myself better. Getting there slowly but surely. Big up Mally, how you doing, my bro? Hope you're well, man. Good afternoon. Big up Godfrey. Couple people in the building, man. I'm still not well, gang, innit? I'm still not well, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Still not well, man, but I thought I'd jump on quickly just to have a quick little roundup, chat some Arsenal stuff. You know how we do. You get me? New Year business. You get me? Nearly New Year's. Big up Mally. Make sure you go and subscribe to Mally. Big up Godfrey. I don't know if you do content, my bro, but show Godfrey some love as well, man. Hope you lot have had a good Christmas. Getting ready for the new year. Man, few places to start, man. Arsenal Ipswich. I'll tell you what, actually, let's start with the Saka. Let's start with the Saka stuff because that's kind of what I want to talk about based on what we were seeing against Ipswich. Now, guys, we could be in big trouble here, you know. I swear to God, we could be in big trouble here. Big up Abs. Make sure you go and subscribe to Waffle TV. We got a show called In Hindsight. And yeah, on that show, we was kind of talking about the injury. And we was talking about how it could be a blessing in disguise. Obviously, Saka needed rest. We know that he's been running to the ground. And the team needs to work out how to play when Saka's not in the team. Yeah? We saw earlier in the season how it looked with Odegaard and Saka out. Looking at how he was playing against Ipswich, I think Saka might be the bigger miss than Odegaard. Since Odegaard's been back, you can tell that we've missed him 100%. I'm not going to even act like we haven't missed Odegaard because we 100% have missed Odegaard, 100%. But when people call him Martin Ghostegaard, I can't even argue with them because if it gets rough in the game, against Fulham, against Everton, if it gets rough in the game, even against Ipswich in the first half, I think Odegaard was rubbish. I'm just going to be honest with you. I thought Odegaard was rubbish in the first half. He got better in the second half, but we need our captain to be flying. We need him to be flying. I said in my review that I wanted to see some more attacking options because Ipswich never came to the Emirates to try and get anything out of that game. I think they came to do it Everton, just frustrate, and if they can get anything on the counter-attack or get anything against the run of play, then they'll take it. Yeah? But they just got drubbed up before that. So, for me, it looked like they were just coming to just consolidate, not be embarrassed. You know, if they can nick a draw, do you know what I'm saying? Then that's going to be a positive result for them, innit? And teams are going to do this against Arsenal. It's our job to be able to break down that low block. Look at Leicester against Liverpool. Leicester had a low block. Did Liverpool seem to struggle with it? Get some of these comments, man. Big up for the few people jumping in this afternoon. Big yourself up, man. I know I didn't go live I think I did go live last week, but just not like over the weekend time and all that. It's been Christmas, coming up to the new year. So, yeah, family time and that. I know not everyone supports Christmas. People that follow a different religion, you get me? But happy holidays either way, man. You get me? It's still holiday time, so for the kids and all that. But let's have a look. Big up Mally and Godfrey again. Big up Josh Cole. I'm in Australia. Please give a shout out. Hey, big up all the Australian people. I've been to Australia. I think it was 2009. Western Australia, a place called Perth. It's like the first place you come to Australia as you're coming in like from Asia, because I flew to Singapore. That was 12 hours. and then I done another like 6 hours or 7 hours to Perth. So yeah, big up all the Australian gang. Very nice country, just ages away. But yeah, had a great time over there. So big up all the Australian gang. Big up Mali again. Marquinhos and Vieira look like they're coming back. Ay. But this is what I want to talk about, man. This is what I want to talk about. This fucking frustrating club, bruv. It's very obvious now. It was obvious before anyone got injured that we needed additions, yeah? 750, 800 million spent by Arsenal. And in year 5, it's looking like we need a rebuild. We need minimum 4 players. Yeah? We need another striker. I don't care what anybody says. We need wingers, 1 or 2. We need another attacking option in midfield. So that's 4 minimum. We still haven't locked down our left-back position, guys. Yeah? Against Ipswich, we had 4 left-backs on the bench. Fucking 4 of them. 4. No attacking options except for Wanyeri, and then Arteta doesn't bring him on. So what are we supposed to think here? The Ipswich game was also like the Everton game where there was no intention to attack. They were just going to take whatever they could take. That was it. Yeah? There was no ambition to shoot, to score, to do anything, yeah? And we're at the Emirates again. And once again, we don't put on more attacking players to try and break down this low block. We do like for likes. Do you know what I'm saying? We take off Declan Rice, who I actually thought had a good game against Ipswich. He's looked like he's been knackered, but then the whole team does. We literally run them into the ground. As soon as someone comes back, someone else goes out injured. Now, this Saka one's a bad one, guys. I want you lot to realise how bad this is, yeah? People were talking about a couple of weeks out. I knew straight away, the moment he signalled to that bench, that was it. It almost reminded me of the Rodney thing. I'm saying Rodney, that's so deep in it. Rodri, my bad. Obviously, I was calling him Rodney as well when he got injured. So we have to take our licks now. As Arsenal fans, we have to just take this. This is a bad loss, yeah? But as I was saying, some people saying it might be a blessing in disguise because Arteta will have to go out into the transfer window and actually do something now. We needed that beforehand. But before this injury, before Sterling was injured as well, like, who could honestly say hand on heart that we was going to go out and do the business in the transfer market? Because nobody was confident. You got Arteta coming out in his press conference talking about solutions in the squad. Like, I am so fed up of this club by now, innit? I'm so fucking fed up of it, right? And I'm not young. I'm 40 years old, people, yeah? I've been watching Arsenal since the 90s. You get me? So big up Turkish. He said on one of his things, right, that he was born in the era where we got lied to. We got told we're coming to the Emirates to compete with Munich, to compete with Madrid, yeah? Because we was already competing. We was already winning leagues. We was already doing well in the Champions League. Not winning it, but we was already in it, right? We was already competing at the Emirates. So there's absolutely no reason to move other than they wanted money, yeah? Right? And big up Southern Guna, big up Matty, right? All the people that go over and support his community. And he had a couple of my boys on, yeah, on a recent show. Big up Southern Guna, yeah. He had Lion Tex on, and he had the Waffle TV show, the person that I do In Hindsight with, right? Couple of my boys. Now, bear in mind, it was a bit mad because it was like a 3-hour show. There's lots to go through, right? But there was another guy in there. Big up Tony Claude, yeah. Tony Claude Gunnar or Guna, whatever his name is, right? Now, he made a point on that live talking about, we don't know where to point the finger. We're all looking at the Cronkies, but the Cronkies have spent 800 million. So you can't really blame them. And even I've said that before. On my lives, on this channel. And then when I deep it, I'm thinking to myself, well, hold on. No, they haven't. It's Arsenal's money. All the Cronkies have done have spent what Arsenal have made. They haven't spent 800 million of their own money. I don't even think... Well, someone's going to have to correct me. I'm not sure if they took off any debt that we had, right? But what I'm saying is these Cronkies have been around for like 2 decades now, bro. For 20 years, bro. And some people were arguing that they never had full ownership of the club. So you know, they couldn't do what they wanted to do, and they were fighting with, is it Ushmal? I can't even remember, some next guy that David Dean brought in. You know what I mean? Another billionaire guy. And then there's just been arguments within the club, innit? There's been arguments like, you know, Peter Hillwood, all these people getting bought out, different people taking over the club. I'm pretty sure the fucking KSC have full ownership of the club now, or majority stake in the club. And do you see anything different? There's a few guys in here. Big up Josh Cole. Big up Cross the Bowl, if I've said that right. Big up Chelsea. Forest fans are homos. Well, let's not be horrible, mate. You know what I mean? I don't particularly like Chelsea fans, but I'm not going to call you that. Do you know what I mean? Big up, is it Khaleesi S? Kunta is doing so well at Chelsea, though. KSC has majority share, you're right. Do you know what I mean? So I know that was the issue for a little bit. They also tried to tell us the stadium was the reason why we couldn't get world-class players and we can't compete and we can't spend money and all this other crap. We know that's rubbish. The stadium was 20 million a year repay. Like Ipswich Town could have handled that and still went out and bought players. Like Arsenal have been practicing FFP 5 years before it even came into existence. I'm old enough to know this, guys. I've been around that long. So I do feel sorry for the new school Arsenal fans that are like 19, 20, or even in your early 20s and you've only literally seen one title in your whole life. Do you get me? I do feel sorry for you. But when people sit there and say to me, oh, someone messaged my thing, I hate Arsenal fans. They're so like entitled. They think that they've got a right to win every year. No, we don't. But we definitely think we've got a right to win. We're the third biggest club in the country. All right. The third most successful team in England. Yeah. We was one of the first teams in this country to actually move to a new stadium and build up the whole area and do all this shit so we can compete and make more money. So of course Arsenal fans feel entitled. I'm pretty sure we're the most expensive ticket in the league. Yeah? How many replica kits got brought out this year? You see these pricks coming out in this fucking varsity jacket like it's basketball every time. Yeah, the amount of fucking basketball players we got on this team, the varsity jacket actually slaps and it actually bangs. It suits them. Do you get me? Because they're all like fucking basketball players. Yeah? Like, we are in big trouble, guys. That win doesn't paper over the cracks. This is a results-based business, so most people, including myself, was just happy and relieved that, you get me, this game had passed and we actually took 3 points. Because City had dropped points and, you know, other teams have fell off and, you know what I mean? And this is why I think this is why Arteta ain't even getting as much stick as what he should be getting. Because this is the year that Arsenal's supposed to win the league. Third time lucky. Runners up 2 years in a row. Like, go out and spend some money. Go out and make a statement. What does this club do? Sit on their fucking hands. I'm not surprised. And none of you lot should be surprised. This is the history of the Arsenal. This is it. What we're seeing. We've never been a serious club. We've never gone out and just bought world-class players off another team. The only world-class players that we've ever come across are rejects and people that are no longer wanted at their old clubs. Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez, Aubameyang. And we ain't replaced any of those guys. Like Arsenal and world-class, it's like they don't mix. It's like two men or two women. Now, I know some people say that mixes, but for me, that don't mix. Like, big up whatever people want to do for their bedroom activities, but just keep it in your bedroom, innit? You ain't got rights. It's not a racism thing like black people and white people or Asians and whatever. That's your bedroom preference. But anyway, I'm going off topic. My point is that we needed a whole lot of shit way before Sterling and way before Saka got injured. Yeah, we needed to be making statements. So I made a video saying, I know what you didn't do last summer. And I've been saying it ever since then. And seeing as though Arsenal are the club that never go in for world-class players, we've got Mbappe struggling at Madrid. Why don't we go and offer him a lifeline? Because he can come and fuck it up on our left, make that left his whole position. First on the team sheet sort of thing. Now Saka and Sterling's out, then everyone can just rotate, right? Rodrigo. Danny Olmo, big up Godfrey. Yeah, but this is the only reason that we're in for these kind of guys or even spoken in the same is because, look, they're having some financial problems and they might not be able to renew his contract. That's the only reason that Arsenal's ever involved in these guys. Are you lot not sick of it? Now, I used to be a season ticket holder with my dad. Rest in peace, my dad, yeah, died last year. He's the reason, yeah, so I'm kind of upset with him because he's the reason I support this fucking team. I was born into this bollocks, yeah. But rest in peace, my dad. We used to be season tickets at Highbury. Yeah, changed it over to the Emirates for the first few years in the early 2000s and then just stopped. We got rid of Wenger, but we could see from then. When did I stop going? 2006, I think. 2007 or 8. It's between those years. I just stopped going. Not going to support this club no more. From the days when we had Arshavin, when we was drawing 4-4 at Anfield and things like that. We've been moving sideways since then. Arsene Wenger fully doing up FFP, PSR, years before it even came into existence. Why are we moving like that? Arsene Wenger came into to England and changed the game. And then he turned into Scrooge. So it just wasn't feasible no more for Arsenal because we needed better. Now look at Mikel Arteta, bro. Apologies, guys. Someone's trying to ring my phone. Look at Arteta, bro. He's 5 years in. And he's moving like Arsene Wenger already. 5 years in, and he's got all this control. Bearing in mind, we're going into January with no sporting director. So Edu left how long ago? And it's taken this long, and we still don't even have no one in place. I think it's an interim guy. I don't even know. I don't know. Do you get me? But I don't care if we ain't got no sporting director. It's no excuse. So come the start of January, big up Penguin. Salute every time, my bro. Hope you had a good Christmas. Big up Will. He's saying womp womp. Yeah, womp womp. That's Arsenal, basically. I can't even argue with you, my bro. Big up Penguin as well, though, man. Big up Godfrey. Only good link so far is Cunha, but that's not good enough. It's not good enough in my opinion. Cunha's doing his thing at Wolves. He's doing his thing at Wolves and he's Premiership proven, yes. But can you really look at him and say he's the guy to come in? Like I said, like I've always been saying, I know what you didn't do last summer. What you didn't do is go and get Eze, go and get Elise, go and get Kudus, go and get Isak. And if you're not going to get Kudus, then get Eze and Elise. Fuck Crystal Palace because they're not big enough, I'm sorry. Yeah? And then go and get Isak. Or even if you've got Eze and Kudus. Eze can play in the centre, he can play left wing. Kudus can play across the front and on the right. Not world-class players, but they were cheaper last year and they were Premiership proven. I've been saying it for months. But of course, no one listens to little old me. Do you know what I mean? And the club don't listen to anyone. Anyone you've got in mind now, I was watching some of the fucking Mutant channel the other day. Anyone you've got in mind, Gyökeres, Isak, anyone you've got in mind, Mamouche, anyone, just forget it. Just fucking get that shit out of your head. Because anyone you've got in mind, Arsenal's not going to go and get. That's why we was all calling out for Isak, even for Gordon, because I like Gordon at Newcastle. I've been telling Specs, big up my bro Specs. I've been telling him I'll take Gordon all day of the week. You get me? Every day of the week. Right? All these players that we might want, Bruno G, this, and who are we going to go and get? Did anyone earmark Moreno before we had gone to go and get him? Wasted all that time and money on some guy that don't even play in front of Kai Havertz. The same for Calafiori. You're not a fucking left back. You're a centre back. Again, we're trying to put fucking, you know what I mean? What is it? Round holes in square pegs or whatever the fucking thing is. That's what we're trying to do. Even Lewis Skelly, who I think is our best left back at the club, he's a centre midfielder, bro. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why is it so hard to just get players to play in the position that they fucking play in? And stop trying to switch everything around. Let me get some of these comments, man. Big up Mali. Oh yeah, I read that one. Big up Mali anyway. Make sure you're going to subscribe to my boy Mali, man. Coming into the game. All new people in the game, we need help and support. Because let me just tell you something right here and right now. You see this whole YouTube thing? It's a boys club. Yeah? It's about who you know to get in. There's a lot of snaky brothers in this thing. Yeah? People that make money off this thing, so they want to try and control who gets to come in. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that people don't know, innit? Yeah? A lot of people with fake talk. You get me? A lot of people say like and subscribe, help my ting, but I don't want to help nobody else. I'm just keeping it real, and I don't care if they hear it and like it. Suck your mum. How about that? Because I'm an old man, but I come from the roadside, so ain't nobody on this internet here can scare me, bruv. Let me tell you that. But anyway, I digress. We need a lot. I would love Danny Olmo. We should have been going for Danny Olmo before we had any contract issues. We should have put money in for Nico Williams. If you would have told us no, so what? Sesko told us no. Believe it or not. That guy Benjamin Sesko told us no. Because he doesn't want to do backup to Havertz. And how can you blame him? Havertz ain't good enough for anyone to come in and play backup to him. So Benjamin Sesko, bearing in mind, this is the same Arteta who says, I don't know if Gyökeres is proven. I don't know if Gyökeres can do it in the Premier League. Big Gyökeres, you know? Gyökeres. You don't know if Gyökeres can do this in the Premier League, but yet you're going after Benjamin Sesko. Please make that make sense to me. Gyökeres is not proven, even though he's fucking up the Champions League. The same as Osherman. They score wherever they go. But you've tried to go in for fucking Benjamin Sesko. Make that make sense. Somebody in here, innit? Make that fucking make sense to me. That's the language you use. Then we're talking about Isak, and the language you're using is injury prone and maybe too expensive and rare. Like, you're using the wrong language. But with Sesko, we're ready to strike. We've done all the groundwork. Get the Arteta can't handle world-class players. Forget whether we're going to bring any in. Can Arteta even do it? I don't even think he can even deal with them. He can't deal with no big personalities. He's a narcissist. He wants to be the biggest personality there. And this Lego head is basically like Arsene Wenger in 5 years. He's basically Wenger already. Get some of these fucking comments, man. Big up Penguin again. Didn't he come off injured yesterday? Who? Gyökeres? Or Sesko? I don't know. I didn't check. The reason I even brought them up is because that's who the club went for. Nobody earmarked Sesko. Nobody earmarked Moreno. Nobody earmarked Calafiori. However, all of the players that we need and we want at this club, we're not going to get them. Just forget it. We ain't going to get them. Any players you've got in your mind, get out of your mind. We're not going to get them. They're going to go and get someone else. Someone you've never even heard of in your life. Because this is Arsenal Football Club. Ars Lidl Football Club. Fucking sick of it, guys, innit? Cunha is a squad raiser, not an 11 ting. Hey, listen, man, to be honest with you, bro, Cunha would probably shit all over what we've got up front at the moment. Havertz, Trossard, Gary Elliott, do you know what I'm saying? Gabby James. Let's be honest, but is that really the answer? Like, I would take Cunha, just like I take Mbeumo, but are they really the answers? Do they really move the needle? I mean, they probably could come in and do business, let's be honest. But when you look at them on paper, and you're looking at Arsenal and you're saying we need quality, you expect whoever we buy, you expect something from them. That's the kind of player that we need now. Not people to make up the squad like Moreno and Calafiori, who can't even get in above Kai Havertz and Skelly at the moment. This coach is the problem. This fucking coach is the problem. He is not good enough. That is just the facts. I don't care what he's done or he's challenged 2 times. So what? We don't get anything for challenging. And now look, we are back in the mud. Chelsea and Liverpool are above us, bruv, in terms of trajectory. Look at Forest. Forest killing it, bruv. What phase is their fucking manager in? How much money have they spent? Absolutely ridiculous. This club is going to be the fucking death of man. I swear to God, bro. Big up Penguin again. Yo. Yeah, Cunha not good enough. I think we read that one. Didn't he come off injured? Like I said, let me know who you're talking about, my bro, because I'm not sure who that was. Big up Penguin. I want Kudus and Anthony Gordon. I'd love both of them players. Oh, Kudus don't play on the left. Well, fucking make him play on the left. Make him play on the right. Because Saka, 23, the most comfortable footballer in world football, bro. And now he's crocked. Now he might never ever be the same again. And let me touch some wood. I don't really want to say that. And I don't want that to be true. I'm just saying now, don't play this guy for the rest of the season. That's him. He's Rodney. Yeah, that's him. He's out. That's it. So now we're in big fucking trouble. And if you weren't going to go into the transfer market before, now you do. I mean, just imagine if Saka never got injured and they still didn't go into the transfer. Like, we need to be rioting, guys. You see them fucking dickheads down the road at Shite Art Lane. Them man there's rioting these times. But Arsenal don't want to riot. Arsenal don't want to protest. This is absolutely craziness that we're dealing with, and we're going to be in big trouble. Let me tell you, bro, we're going to be in big trouble, because how I seen us play yesterday, sorry, not yesterday, a couple of days ago, whatever, against Ipswich, at home again, the same as Everton. Like, us playing at home don't seem to mean anything these days, guys. Because it's like our own crowd gets nervous, and it affects the players on the pitch. So I really don't know what I'm looking at half the time. It's like torture. It's like I'm on a fucking stretch rack. It's boring to watch this Arsenal Football Club, bruv. Boring to see the same PR spun out every fucking year and the same blue badge supporters. It's like we've got thousands of Julians off AFTV. I'm sorry, Julian and Ty. Don't matter if you're black, don't matter if you're white. You can be fully fucking blue badge, bro. And I'm convinced that Robbie Lyle, yeah, the Arsenal mascot, goes up and down England and just clears out all of the fucking nursing homes, bruv. Clears out all of the all the asylums and just gets nothing but blue badge individuals. Oh, you support Arsenal? Come and chat on AFTV. Full up of spastics, bro. People can say what they want to say about me, bruv, and whether it's politically correct to say that. Them man, there are spastics, bro. When I saw Julian have his interview on Mutant Telly, bro, like, I've only got my phone as my device at the moment. I would have fucking thrown it on the floor, bro. I'm so sick of these fans. They are so embarrassing. Like, and this guy's a millionaire off Arsenal, you know. Every time I see Robbie, bro, that fat fucking Maltese makes me sick. He makes me sick. You're a millionaire off my club, bro. And you're some fucking mascot. Yard man. Oh, we need quality. But who do we go and get? Do you think you're smart saying that, bro? You ain't no instigator. There ain't nothing smart with what you do. We can all see that you just suck batty so that you get access to this club. I cannot watch that channel no more. That fucking mutant channel with those mutant spastic fans on. I don't know where they find these guys. There's something wrong. How can you look at this club? How can you look at what we've done over the years and be so rose tints, be so like, what's the word? Deluded, so drawn in by this club? How? Igal, people like that. How, bro? Even Igal has had to come out and say something that's like not usually his spill. He comes out and saying we're not doing very well right now. Even he has had to come out and say this is some bullshit, bro. Even him, the toppest of top gooners. But when I see people like Ty and Julian, bro, these man make me sick. They make me want to go to the Emirates and punch man up, bro. There's a lot of people on this internet that think because they're on the internet that they're safe, bro. Don't piss me off, innit? If you go to the Emirates, you're not safe, bro. Man can get to you. You know, like that. And there ain't no bad man thing. It's just I'm just fed up of shit, bro. I'm telling you that. I'm just fed up of this shit. Big up Snake Eyes. Arteta is another Wenger. Yep. He just had great hair. Too much control and that is dangerous. Who will question him if he's making the wrong move? No one. Exactly. And I'm not being funny. I'm seeing Arteta making mistakes all the time, bro. You're panicking. You're trying to do this whole rotation thing. Who would have ever picked Timber and Kivior in centre-back? I know that was a couple of games ago, but who would have ever done that? Like, every time you want to question the kind of lineup that this guy's going to choose, you want to question the tinkering that he's going to do. He just hold my beer. Anytime you think you've got it, anytime you think you can predict it, he's just going to up the stakes. I'm surprised he hasn't played Raya up front. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's the kind of thing that he's going to do next. That's the kind of thing that he's going to do next. Big up DWTT. Each and every time. Big yourself up, man. Make sure you're going to subscribe to him as well. Show the man them some love. Everyone that's trying to do this YouTube thing. You get me? And I heard something as well, yeah? I heard something from one Donny. Like I said, I'm not even gonna mention names, but if they see this and they want to make something of it, then feel free, innit? Yeah. And he's talking about people needing credentials to come on YouTube and talk about their club. Are you on crack, brother? Are you on absolute food, bruv? As Deji would say, Budgie Banton on an empty stomach. Is that what you man are on? YouTube. Nobody needs to have credentials to come on YouTube, let me tell you that. And if you want to talk about your fucking club, then jump on here and chat about your club. You don't need no one's permission. You don't need no one's credentials. If no one wants to bring you in, fuck them. You see, like that? Fuck them. Because a lot of these man you see on this thing, bruv, they're not who they are behind the camera. Let me tell you that right now. Right fucking now. And me as a big 40-year-old man, I will spin half of these brothers. Because I'm really from that. And that ain't nothing big, that ain't nothing to be proud of. You get me? I try to come away from them things there, but I'm really from that, bro. So, certain man telling man to suck their dick or suck their mum online and all them kind of thing there, like they're big and bad. Anyway, let's get back to Arsenal. You get me? This fucking joke of a club. This absolute joke of a club, bruv. Big up Waffle TV, bro. I didn't even see you there, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to my guy Abs, innit? Make sure you go and watch all the In Hindsight shows. We've done 3 of them so far. It's not always easy for me to jump on, especially in the evening. So make sure you go and support that, innit? Go and support my guy. Subscribe to his thing. Like the videos. You get me? But yeah, I think I've been going off tangent a little bit. So Abs, he was on with Southern Gooner and I was watching the show yesterday. And Tony Gunner Claude, or whatever his name is, was saying that the Cronkies, they haven't given 800 million. That isn't their money. They made that money for the club. That's the club's money. You see, like when Abramovich came into Chelsea, or the Man City people, them, was it Mansour's, whoever it was, took over Man City. They're real owners. They actually wanted to see their club do something. They actually realised that if you invest in your team and your club's actually winning on the pitch, then everything else falls into place. Everything else. Man City have regenerated their area. Shops, restaurants. They're not scared to spend the money. Was that an excuse for them not to go and invest in their team? I know they've been shit this year, but they've just done a 4-peat, bro. They literally got 2 players in every position. Competition. Not just here to make up the numbers, actual competition. That's how you're supposed to do it. Like, it's not rocket science, guys. It really ain't. But big up all the people passing through. Please hit the like, drop a comment, help me in that algorithm, please. Big up my mod Penguin each and every time, my bro. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good Christmas. See you playing that Starfield the other day. Don't look too bad. That's got kind of bad reviews in it, Starfield, but it didn't look too bad from what you was playing. Didn't look like there was too much going on in the game, though. But, yeah, man, big up Penguin. Yeah, 11 in here, 6 likes. You, man, need a slap. That's what I'm saying, man. Like the ting. I don't always like to beg for likes, but, you know, us little newbies, us little folk, yeah? We need all the help that we can get out here, innit? Because there's a bunch of fucking boys club, Eton mess, little batty boys out here, fam. Do you get me? I'm telling you that. But let me just stop. Because I even said to my broski, I'm not even going to waste energy on some of these fassies, and I'm wasting energy on them. So let me not. Big up Waffle again. What phase is Nuno in? Tell them again, my bro. Tell them again. Wolves are a problem. Nottingham Forest are a problem. Even I was saying they're going to fucking drop down. And they did drop down, but they just come back up again. So like, they're like, you know when trying to get rid of a spider, bro? Yeah? And you're trying to flush it down the fucking, down the drain. Or down the plug, and it keeps crawling back up. Like it's fucking, you get me? Waterproof and them thing there. That's what Nottingham Forest are doing right now. Big up my brethren Kingdom of Boxing. From the start of the season, he was like, yeah, Forest, we're back in. We got Woodinho. And I was like, pause. I was like, rah, like, really? I was like, you know what? But you's like actually playing well. You're doing well. This, that, and the other. Start of the season, they beat Liverpool. I was like, fucking hell, you man are doing good. But now, Now I don't even want to talk to my man Kingdom, bro. I don't even want to say, yeah, you man are doing good. Like, you man are doing a bit too good. You know, like that. Like, what's going on? What phase is Nuno in, guys? What phase is Maresca in? I don't care if they lost against Fulham. Because before that loss, they'd only lost 2 more games, like, against Liverpool and City, right? They didn't even lose to us. How many games had Chelsea won before that loss? Like, Chelsea look better than us this season. Why? Why did they look better than us this season? Because they spent money, bro. It's not what people want to hear, but it's the fucking truth, innit? If you've got a problem, you're gonna have to spend money. United, you can't keep holding Eric Ten Hag. He's shit. He's running your club into the ground. This, that, and the other. He's wasted 600 million. Like, oh, but we spent all the money. We can't spend. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to just spend more. These clubs make a massive amount of money. Don't get it twisted. That 800 million that Arsenal spent, that ain't Kroenke's money. That's from the club. Big up Penguin again. Gyökeres is that guy, but I don't think we'll get him. No, bro, we won't. Anyone who's that guy, imagine, he's that guy. Everyone knows it. In world football, everyone knows Gyökeres is probably top 3 strikers in world football right now. Top 3 strikers in world football right now. But yet Arteta's going to downplay him. Arsene Arteta's going to talk about, we don't know if this guy's proven. Gyökeres, bro. The same for Osimhen. Whether you like him, whether you like his attitude, do you get me? The same for Tony. Whether you like his attitude. They are proven goal scorers. We can buy these players and expect something from them. Straight away. And they've all got clauses. I don't know about Tony anymore, but he had a clause. We didn't like his personality. Is this Love Island, bro? Like, if I ever saw Mikel Arteta, it wouldn't be no autograph on the picture. I'd fully blown kick him in his back, bro. This guy is not good enough for this club. And he is a problem. He is a narcissist. Every time I look at this guy, I don't know if you've got you ain't got a good grasp on the English language, my brother. Because I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. You're going round in circles. How can you be the new Arsene Arteta already, bro? In 5 years already. We don't need another dictator at this club. We need someone to make the best choices for this club. And as I keep saying to Waffle TV, make sure you're going to subscribe to my boy Abs, innit? Show some love out here, people, yeah? I keep saying we're doing the Spider-Man meme because we don't know who to blame. I'm sorry. The blame falls at the owners. I've made up my mind, innit? Arteta is shit. Yeah? And he's to blame for a lot of the in-game stuff. Bad decisions. Bad substitutions. You get me? Positionally moving players. Like, there's so many things. There's so many things, right? But you have to blame the Kroenkes. Because the only time they ever done anything serious is when we didn't have Champions League football. So all of our moaning, we can actually go outside the Emirates and start protesting. All of that, it might be for nothing. It might literally be for nothing. Because if we qualify for the Champions League again, whether we win or not, Lego Man is going nowhere, guys. I'm telling you that right now. He's a fucking disgrace. You get me? He's going nowhere, this guy. He cannot talk English. I'm fed up of the shit that comes out of his mouth, bro. Honestly. Let me get some of these comments. Big up Ian Woo. Big Ian, bro. Liverpool fan in the building, man. But I'm not going to lie, guys. He's not like the rest of these Liverpool fans. He's actually decent, innit? That's my mod. So go and big up Ian. I don't know if you've got a channel, but I tell everyone to subscribe to my people, them. Do you get me? So big up Ian. Yeah, man. What a fucking Christmas and New Year it is for you. As I said to you when I responded to your comment, bro, this whole year's just been blessed. If you're a Liverpool fan, what have you had to moan about this whole year? It's been absolutely fucking peaches, bro. You get me? I'm surprised half your fans haven't shaved off their head and everyone's doing up slot. You get me? I'm calling Thanos. I'm calling fucking Salah Thanos, bro. But really and truly, I think it's slot. He's already got the bald head, innit? Because man just come in, couple of tweaks, and Liverpool are booming. We all thought they were going to drop off. Not because they had a shit squad. Not because they were shit. Just because the players were getting older. We didn't know if any of them were going to go to Madrid. We didn't know what Slot was going to bring. And after you lose a legend like Klopp, it's easy for everyone to say that. So when Liverpool fans try and say, oh, But everyone thought we were gonna do shit at the beginning. And like, shit happens, bro. Things change, innit? Like, the only thing that's guaranteed in life, in any field, is change. So shit happens, bro. You get me? Things change. People do well. People regress. Like, it happens. It's Arsenal's fault that we've regressed. Arteta, who came out and said we were Kevin Hart, he said that we were short. And he's someone who don't usually come out and spill the tea. So you know that something's gone on. Then Edu's left, cut out. And we still ain't even replaced him. And we're about to go into January. With our best player gone, probably for the season now. And don't rush him back. I reckon that happened because we rushed him back as well. The same for Deckers. We're running everyone into the ground. We've got no options. And the options we do have, Arteta don't want to use them. I'm pretty sure that for the few people that are in here now, they can hire you tomorrow to go and manage this club and you will do better than Arteta. I promise you that right now. But big up Ian anyway. I didn't even read your message, my bro. What's happening, mate? Only way we ain't winning this title is if Van Dijk gets injured or Salah. I think not even Van Dijk, I think Salah, bro. If you lose Salah, just like we lost Saka, your team will struggle, bro. I'm not saying that they still wouldn't win it, but Saka is moving like Thanos this year. Just inevitable, innit? The same as Saka before he got injured. Salah is that guy. People need to put a lot more respect on his name, and no one would have thought he would have been fucking it up like this. But the thing is with Salah, he's on a very weird contract at Liverpool, like where he don't actually get a very big base wage, but he gets mad peas, like best part of 700k a week once he hits all of his bonuses. And I think that's sick. Well done, Liverpool. Because now you've actually motivated the player to want to actually do shit on the pitch. Because the more goals he scores and assists, the more his wage goes up every week. That makes sense to me. He's on a base wage that isn't too mad. But if he scores and does this, that and the third, then he brings it right up. Liverpool, the only thing I will criticise them for this year is leaving it so long to sort out all of these contracts. I don't even know if it's actually... Ian, if you're still in here, my bro, let me know. Have those contracts been sorted out? Have they been signed? Of all three of these players staying? Because I just read literally yesterday that Madrid's bang on Trent, bro. And we know that's a different knock. Just like if Arsenal don't win anything soon, players like Saliba, you're gone, bro. Players like Saka, gone. Gabriel Magalhaes, gone, bro. Take them. How could I even say stay? On what evidence? Do you know what I'm saying? Stay for what? What is this club doing to make you want to stay? So that's the only thing Liverpool have done. Sort out your contracts, bro. You don't let 3 world-class players get to the end of their contracts and you ain't sorted that shit out. That's something that Arsenal would do. Do you know what I'm saying? That's something that Arsenal would do. The people that run Arsenal Football Club got their qualifications at McDonald's. They're all just NVQ dons. And that's not even me being funny. That's not me being funny. That's the truth. How much money have we wasted just getting rid of players on a free because we can't sell them? How much players have we put on exorbitant wages where we can't get rid of them even when we want to? All of our backup dancers we put on 100 grand to do nothing, to sit on the bench. Like, the business at Arsenal is NVQ business, bro. I think that's even giving it too much credit. Big up Penguin. He said, no, Cunha. Okay, let me read the one before that. Big up Godfrey's, big up Waffle. Yeah, big up my guy Abs each and every time. Penguin saying, we need a world-class manager for world-class players. He's the bellhop. Yeah, the cone man, bro. So that's a great comment that Matty, big up Southern Gooner, go and subscribe to him. He was saying as well. Forget whether we can actually go out and pay for the world-class players, because we've got the money for it. We always have had the money for it. We just never had the personnel. We've never had the manager that can deal with these kind of players. So that's the question you need to be asking yourself. Not whether we've got the money to go out and get anyone world-class. Can Arteta actually handle someone world-class? That's the question that you need to ask yourself now, guys. Do you know what I mean? Because for a club as big as Arsenal, we are a massive club. We literally move like Lidl's, guys. and we move like we've got the Hamburglar as sporting director and Ronald McDonald as the owner of the club. Like, it's actually a joke, innit? Big up Mali. It's true, Arsenal go for some next up players. That's all we do. We'll turn players into world class. I mean, so don't get me wrong, there's a lot of them we've got right and a lot of them we got wrong. Now you're talking about bringing back Vieira and bringing back fucking Marquinhos, brother. These players that could never even get into the squad anyway. They're not even doing that well. I think Vieira's doing well for Porto. Fuck knows what Marquinhos is doing, bruv. But this is what we're going to do rather than go out and buy quality. And yeah, every game day, the stadium's packed. People are paying for that fucking poison death trap food. I don't even care. It's my own club. I was poisoned at Arsenal, bro. The last time I was at the Emirates in the early 2000s, I bought one of their £5 fucking shitty hot dogs, bro, and I was sick for a week. This is what we're paying for, guys, as the consumer. That's all we do, is go for shitty players that might be alright. Zubimendi, best defensive midfielder in Spain. Best defensive midfielder on that team. What was it, Sociedad or Bilbao? Wherever we got this guy from. And I'm talking about Moreno. Do we go and get the first choice? No. That's who Liverpool was in for. And people complain about FSG or whatever they are. People complain about Liverpool not spending money. When Liverpool had to rebuild their squad, they went out and got Salah, Van Dijk, They went out and spent mad money. Alisson. Because they knew that once they'd spent that money, then they're not going to need to go and do that again for years. And look at it. Have any of those players needed to be replaced? And they're still in their 30s. They're still world class now. They're fucking leading the whole league, leading Europe. Liverpool knew they had to rebuild their squad, so they went out and fucking spent money. It is that simple, guys. It is that simple, innit? It's not rocket science. It really ain't. Big up Penguin. We'll sign someone called Frank Fiddlers. Yeah, from Sporting Lesbian. There you go, bruv. On 50 M's. On 50 M's. Look at this guy that we was linked with. Some Solero, some ice cream, some ice pop guy. I can't even say his name. I've never heard of him before in my fucking life. Solero, Alberto Solero. Don't know what his name. 50 odd million. For someone I've never heard for in my life. Our business is terrible, guys. Who runs this football club? I'm surprised we're still standing, bro. Because our business is atrocious. Who's going to want Gabriel James on $250 a week? Who's going to want fucking Gary Martin Elliott on 180k a week? Because even me, yeah, when Saka come off against Palace and Martin Elliott came onto the right, I was like, rah, he actually looks better on the right. And then what happened? The first game that we ain't got Saka. Martin Elliott on the right. And he was shit. He was literally good for the first 15 minutes of the game. And then he was shit. No crosses. Couldn't take on his man. Yeah, who's this Ben guy, bruv? You can suck your mum. How about that? I'll give you a warning. But if you carry on, then yeah, mods, get rid of this donut. Big up Mali. Big up Ian. Big up Snake Eyes is laughing. Yeah, there's lots to laugh at, bro. Like, my club is the Benny Hill of football clubs, bro. Like, this is my club, bro. And it always has been. It always has been. At least when I was young, at least when I was going to watch my team, we'd actually won the double, we'd won the league. You get me? I saw players like Ian Wright in the flesh, Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp. Legends, you get me? My childhood was good. We was warring with Man United and my childhood was good. We never won it every year. Get me? There was actually competition. But my childhood was good, bro. I never got bantered in school. As an adult, I've never had so much banter in my fucking life, bro. But one thing I'll always say is that we've never been a serious club. Never. Make of that what you want. But we've never been a serious club. Ever. Arsene Wenger came in, changed the game. Diet, the way that the football was played. You get me? But Arsene Wenger, for me, was only a proper success because of David Dein. Arsenal as a football club, we have never been the same since David Dein left. He was the only person that really fucked with Arsenal. Do you get me? Let's get some of these comments. 100% you don't win anything for coming second. Yeah, big up Snake Eyes. You really don't, bro. And we come second twice and everyone thinks that we're just going to stay in second. And people will be happy even this year. If we came second this year, everyone's going to be happy like we've done something. We ain't done fuck all, bro. Even if we was to win the Carabao Cup and finish in the top 4, that's not enough for me. But I would take it purely because I know the club ain't going to sack Arteta. The only way the club's going to sack Arteta is if we don't make Champions League. That's it. Arteta will have to leave himself. And who's going to put themselves out of 15 million a year? What the fuck has he done to ever deserve that kind of money as well, guys? Tell me. What has he done to deserve 15 million a year? Like, what's going on for Sentiment FC? That's what we should be called now. Sentiment FC. Participation FC. Because as long as we participate, right? As long as you're in it. No, bro. We want to win now. About we're too entitled. You're damn fucking right, bro. Who pays money like we pay in the Premier League? Someone go on Google. I would do it, but I'm on my phone. Go on Google and check what's the highest paid ticket for fans in the league. Big up Godfrey saying Liverpool are smoking teams home and away while we're all over the place. All over the place, my bro. When we go away, we're too pragmatic. When we're at home, it's like we're not even at home. We're nervous. We're letting other teams have the ball. And then when the other team lets us have the ball, we've got no idea what to do with it. Big Arsenal, you know. Arteta loves to tinker too much and I'm fed up of it. This guy was never good enough for our team. While he made us challenge a couple of times, yeah, big up, but that's not enough. You don't win anything for runners up, for also runs. You don't win anything for that. Then you got Man United fans, oh yeah, but we'd rather be where you are because we're so shit and we're down the league and this, that. You've won 2 cups in the last couple of years. We ain't won shit. So even Eric Ten Hag, Eric Terrorist Hag, done better than Arteta, bro. That's facts. Because last year at the end of the season, when Man United won the FA Cup, I was getting bantered, bro. I was getting bantered. Man United fans had chest with hair on it, bro. Pecs, you know, like that. Chest, bro, chest. Liverpool fans had chest. They were telling me, nah, bruv, we had a better season than you. Yeah, you came second, but what did you get for second? Do you get to show armpits for second? Man United won the FA Cup. Liverpool won the Energy Cup. And I was getting bantered by both teams last year. So do not let anyone gaslight you to say that the Carabao Cup isn't good enough. Yes, for Arsenal, after 20 odd years, after 700-800 million spent, of course it's not good enough. But we need to get in the habit of winning things. I'd rather win the Energy Cup this year than finish with nothing. Say what you want. We won the FA Cup, what, in 2019, 2020? That's the last time I was happy for anything. We've got the most FA Cups, but that's going to go soon. We haven't actually won the League Cup for 30 odd years or something like that. Don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking winning isn't cool. Don't let Deji try and tell you he isn't going to celebrate for the Carabao Cup. Because if you think you've seen him shake his bum, let them win a cup. Let them win anything, bro. And you will see the real Deji. I'm telling you that right now, and I love Deji, bro. That's my guy. There's no slight on him. I'm just trying to say, he will try and tell you, oh, I don't want that. I'm not happy with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody gaslight you into thinking winning isn't a good thing. Winning anything is a good thing. I wouldn't sit there and say, oh, we've just won the charity plate like Arteta does. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But let Tottenham win the charity plate. They'll probably have something to say about it. It'll probably mean something to some of the other teams lower down. It's embarrassing to say that, but winning is winning, bro. Winning is winning. At this point, winning is winning. This team doesn't look like they're going to win the league. This team doesn't look like they're even going to win the Carabao. Like, we've got Newcastle and everyone was getting happy. And I'm like, why? We haven't beat Newcastle in 2 years, especially not away from home. At St James's Park, we've had one shot on target in 2 years. And that's the second leg. And everyone seems to sit there and think that's going to be an easy game for Arsenal. What have you seen from Arsenal this year that suggests any game's going to be easy for us, bro? And I'm talking any game. So people think Newcastle's going to be easy. We might go out to Newcastle. Like, get that through your mind. But we're Sentiment FC. Look, even this idiot, I don't know who this is, Lesbian Jesus. Arteta has done a fantastic job, and I ain't hearing anything else from any Arsenal fan. You absolute spastic, bro. I honestly think these people just come on here to troll. Arteta's time is done. He cannot do anything more. A fantastic job. 1 cup in 5 years. And 800 million spent. We're in 2024 and we look like we need a rebuild. And while there's people like this out in the world, this is how the club gets away with it. Because these people outnumber us. The so-called negative fans. I'm not even negative. I'm just realistic, bro. When I said to certain people, I'll take the Carabao this year and the top 4 finish. With how bad that we've started this year. That's not what I expected at the start of the year. But shit changes, isn't it? The only thing you're guaranteed in life is change. Shit changes. We've regressed this year. We don't look the same team at all. The managers regressed. The players have regressed. We've run our players into the ground. We've got injury after injury. We look a shadow of ourselves. So how can you expect us to win the league? That's a whole load of bollocks. Like, physically it's possible. But it's not likely. I say it we're not going to win the league. No way. If Arsenal go out in January and actually do something that they've never actually done before and surprise all the fans and actually move like a competent club and goes out to buy some quality that's going to come in and affect this team straight away, then we might have a chance of turning things around. But as it stands right now, what have you been told by your club? We're broke. We can't afford it. There's no one available. Rubbish. Everyone's available. Managers, players, for the right money, everyone's available, bro. If you want to go out and flex your muscle, everyone is available. Arsenal is the biggest small club in the whole world. A massive club like Arsenal. Chelsea won 2 Champions Leagues and we're still bigger than them. The same as Nottingham Forest, the same as Porto, Benfica. These clubs have won in Europe and we're still bigger than them. That's how big Arsenal are around the world as a club. And what do we get to show for it? Whose name do we get to put on the back of your shirt? A fucking prospect. Bayern Munich have got quality, they've got standards. Same as Real Madrid. Do you think they would ever let some novice come in for 5 years and ruin their club like that? Arteta has come as far as he can come, as far as I'm concerned. Of course he can prove me wrong, but go out and prove me wrong then. But so far, your management is shit. You're playing our best midfielder this year as a right back and he never overlaps, so you're fundamentally changing how we play. All of our attack goes down that right-hand side and then you want to fuck up the fluidity on the right-hand side. Make that make sense. So yeah, let me just light my Zooks. I've had it built for so long, brother, and I'm just gassing and I'm just upset. You get me? I'm upset with this team, bro. I'm upset with this club. You get me? Cronkies. If you want to stay as the owners of this club, man, show that you fucking care about this club, innit? Because all I'm seeing so far is just, you don't give a shit. You're over there with the Nuggets or whoever you fucking bought over in America, supporting them, not supporting us. Okay, let's get through some of these comments. I kind of stopped after the lesbian James. Definitely a troll, Mally says. Big up, Mally. Snake Eyes, we need people like you because you say it like it is. Too many channels have agendas. AFTV should be banned. AFTV is done. I used to watch AFTV. I used to like AFTV. But they're all actors. A lot of the people on the internet are all actors. All WWE shit gets set up just to make things like Fallout. And AFTV is a mutant channel. I'm sorry. Robbie is a mascot now. You don't want to say too much, otherwise he's going to lose his privilege. And they do affect the opinions of a lot of people. And it's embarrassment. AFTV and Chill is back, like, fully. And it's an embarrassment as Arsenal fans, innit? Let me get through some of these. They're coming through thick and fast now. Hold on. Liverpool smoking teams home and away. Oh yeah, I've read that one. Arteta has to leave Arsenal. Big up Ian. Yeah, he does. Big up Penguin. Facts. Mally, it's true. Ben, dickhead. Yeah, you can suck your mum. Mally talks. Bavs. Oh my god, yeah. And he used to work for AFTV as well. These are all people just making money off Arsenal, bro. They might support Arsenal, but they're just making money off of Arsenal, bro. Let's be honest. Like, my channel might never be big. It might never hit 1,000 subs. You get me? Because I'm just going to always chat the real. I've been here too long, bro. Do you get me? I'm always just going to chat my opinion. Big up Northside, big up Lee Gunner, big up Waffle, Southern Gooner. There's a community of us, of real Arsenal fans that are embarrassed by other Arsenal fans and that will chat the truth, innit? And that's all I can do, bro. You get me? I'm not saying that I would never, like, I hate Robbie. I don't hate Robbie. But I see you for what you are, bro. You're a millionaire off my club now. Yeah? Look at the other light-skinned Don that works with them. What's his name? Cecil or whatever. You can tell that he don't agree with half the shit that comes out of Robbie's mouth, but he has to just toe the line, innit? Because that's his job now. You're going to Africa, you're going to America, you're going into press conferences. Like, you're kind of behind the scenes in the club now, innit? Like, make your money, man. I'm not going to deny anyone's hustle. But if you love this club, then you're going to come out and chat the truth about this club, innit? Yeah? And I see Robbie doing it even after the Ipswich game. Yardman. Go out and get some. So who do we go and get? Robbie, you're not smart doing that, bro, you fat Malteser. You're not smart, bro. It's lazy. Who do we get? Anyone. Anyone with fucking quality, bruv. That's who you get. It's not our job. What manager do you go and get? What director? It's not our job to do that shit, bro. We're the customers. You don't go into Primark and say, who's your fucking financial director, bruv? How's your financials this year? Don't piss me off, man. You don't do that shit. It's a lazy argument, bruv. It's not our job. We buy the shitty merchandise that you keep putting out. Every day of Christmas, bruv. Varsity jackets, 180. Go and fucking get me Jokeres and I might buy the jacket, innit? This fucking club, bruv. Honestly, man. Big up Penguin. Tell me about it, bro. Yeah. Bavs, yeah. Bavs is a fucking joke. Embarrassment, bruv. Fucking embarrassment, Arsenal fan. Big up Ian. How long is Saka out? Bro, Saka's out for the season, in my opinion. They're talking about March. Just don't play him. Just leave him out for the whole season, bruv. Go in January, and I'm talking January the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, not the fucking end of the month. Go out in January and go and fucking replace these players, innit? Go and get some quality, bro. Because you're rushing Saka back, yeah? We rushed him back after the first little injury he got, and now he's bruck, bro. He's done for the whole season. In my opinion, don't even bring him back. Let him rest. Because we're just running our players into the ground, bro. But yeah, he's out. They're saying until March. But let's be honest, bro. If it's a grade 3, 4, if the whole tear he's had surgery, you're done, bro. We can't rush him back. So just keep him out for the season, in my opinion. But they're saying March, but... Big up Penguin. Igal was the worst one. I can't stand him. The only real one is Lee Gunner. Now, you'll be surprised, bro. There's a lot of real ones out there, bro. There really is. You get me? Big up Waffle. He sees it for what it is. Even someone like Hooks, who kind of came in the game like a top gooner, is you have to admit that this is some bullshit now. Yeah, you've got Southern Gooner, you got Lion Tex, you get me. You got Lee Gunner, you got Northside, you got myself. Like, there's people that see this shit for what it is. You get me? You just need to find your community, guys, innit? And support your community as well. Big up Lesbian Jesus again. Lee Gunner is not a real one. Why is he not a real one? Don't get me wrong. He's a little bit like Victor Meldrew. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know what I mean? I don't agree with literally everything he says. But literally 99% of the things that he says, I agree with. You know? It does get repetitive. Obviously, I think I get repetitive. Every time I come on live, I feel like I say the same things. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what else can we talk about? I'm not going to sit there and try and... I'm not fucking sniffing glue or doing some hallucinogenics, bro, that's going to make me see something completely different. I can only see what I see, and I see that my club is not serious, bro. I can't just get up and support somebody else. So, of course, it's going to stress people out. It was only a couple of years I came away from football altogether. I was watching boxing more regular. And then Anthony Joshua pissed me off. and all of the politics in boxing pissed me off. And I thought, fuck this sport as well. Because anywhere there's money, there's corruption and greed, guys. Look at David Coote. Let me just light my Skittles and try and fucking de-stress, bro, because this team is stressing me the fuck out. I'm not well. And this team makes me worse. After the Ipswich game, bro, I was nervous, bro. I was biting my nose into the last game. Look at that, bro. We're at home and the man them's taking it into the corner against Ipswich. Does that feel right to you guys? Does that feel right? Because that don't feel right to me. Like, and we're supposed to be in a title race. Not like that. Big up Ian, DR Sports. Load of fools. Yeah, well, it's all kind of run by the AFTV lot, innit? I like a couple of the things they do on there. I always rate Expressions. He's from My Bits, Northwest London. What are you telling me? You get me? Them sides there. My Bits, Northwest. There's a lot of man. I swear Northside is from Northwest. Troops now lives in Northwest. There's a lot of man in my area, innit? You get me? Man can catch man slipping whenever, you get. But yeah, Northwest, you get me? Talking about, bruv. There's a lot of fools on there, but there's a couple of funny man. I like KG, I think he's funny. I like X. Obviously, I think Robbie's just a mascot. You got the Liverpool fan that's on there. You get me? He's coming with bare chest now, because obviously he was a lot more calmer last year, but he's coming with bare. And I can't blame them, bro. If I was Liverpool, I'd be doing the same thing. Things don't stay the same year in, year out. Arsenal and Man City thought, oh yeah, we don't have to spend, like, we don't have to do anything. Things are going to stay the same, blah, blah, blah. And they just didn't. Do you get me? A new team will emerge every year. And it was 2 teams this year. 3, if you count Forest. Free, if you count Forest. Lesbian James Rule. Oh, I read that one. Lee Gunner is not real. I think he is, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he is. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. Fucking hell. It's a good one. No one should be a gatekeeper. This is YouTube, bro. This is for you. This is for me. If I want to come on here and smoke my joint, I'm going to come on here and smoke my joint. If I want to come on here not shaved, I'm going to come on here looking rough. What is this? Fucking Love Island or something, bro? This is YouTube. So you've got your credentials to come and chat. All those people, all those ex-pundits, you all now see them with YouTube channels. Carl Froch. The overlap. But I thought YouTube was just full of dumb fans who didn't know what they were chatting about. So that's one thing I will give credit for AFTV for, because fans really did need a voice. Yeah, because you can't go on Talk Sport and all of those other things that were run by the media. You get me? Because it was all agendas. It's all fake. They've played football, so they've got the credentials to talk on football. People like Michael Owen and that. Some actual fucking Wayne Rooney. Some clown. Do you get me? But they've played the game so they can talk on it. But me and you can't talk on it. But me and you can see a million things wrong with this team. And then when you actually listen to other people talking about it, they actually see a million things wrong. I think everyone in the world can see Arsenal need a striker. But we're not qualified to talk about it. Fucking load of bollocks, bruv. This is YouTube. I don't agree with gatekeeping. I'm never going to tell people what to do. I might not agree with it. Like Babs, I think you chat shit. Robbie, you're a mascot. Do you get me? But I'm not going to be like Lee Gunner and even Northside to a degree, telling people how to act on YouTube. I'll cuss them out. I'll laugh. So I agree with them. I'm on their side. Don't think I'm going against them. People that just clickbait titles and all this other shit just for the views and the money. They're literally here to make money off my team. That's cool. I'm here to talk about Arsenal. If it can turn into a job, if I can get to a little 1,000 subscribers and do it, cool. But you're never going to see me change. I guarantee you that. You're never going to see me change, bro. You're never going to see me trying to turn into the new Sky Sports. I might get a better setup. I'm going to get my laptop and all of that kind of stuff. But I'll always smoke my joint. I'll always chat my shit, bro. I'm a fan at the end of the day. I'm not a pundit. And now all of these pricks are on YouTube, bruv. How does that look? All of you ex-professionals are now on YouTube, bro. Big up man like Dan Potts. I'm seeing him, even Hussam, going on telly. Talk Sport, BT Sport and all that shit. They're getting YouTubers, bro. So let that one sink in for a bit. You get me? Get to a couple of these. I think I know who you're talking about. Bro, I don't even need to mention names, bro. You get me? And if anyone wants to see me, I'm in Northwest London, bro. Like, there's plenty of events. I'm outside all the time, innit? But it's not even about that. The only reason I mention it is just... It's not what it seems behind the camera, innit? I'm in a couple of group chats and, do you know what I mean? Like, people are arrogant, bro. People are arrogant. People don't want to help. But people want all the help. Do you know what I'm saying? Is what it is, bro. I ain't gonna waste no more energy on that kind of shit. But one thing I will not hear ever is that we're just fans, so or we're not qualified to be a manager, so we don't know what we're talking about. Fuck off, bro. This is my team, bro. This is YouTube. This is the one place I can come and chat whatever I want to chat. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I will. He isn't afraid to tell it how it is about players, etc. Some of his takes are sus. But who talk about Lee Gunner? No, I think Lee Gunner's more or less on point. I think he's more or less on point. I honestly do. I'm trying to think what I actually disagree with him on, and there really isn't much. There really isn't much. You know. I do agree when he's talking about, you know, the gatekeepers and people like Henry Talks Football and the people do all their mad. But everyone does it. That's the YouTube game. I'm not going to hate on that. But at the same time, like, yeah, I'm going to say, oh, you man are an idiot. Like your channel don't grow if you're talking about Spurs, but it will grow if you're talking about Arsenal, for instance. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't have to like it, but I'm not going to try and gatekeep a man and say, don't do, like, make your money, bro. Do your thing, innit? I don't have to like it. And I'll tell you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I will tell you, you know, like that. So, I don't need to do no WWE things as well. Certain platforms is like WWE, bruv. It's like they only want you on there if you're going to be like fucking doing up arguments and crying on stream and doing all this other bollocks, bro. That's not for me. So you never know, bruv. My whole YouTube career just might be me on my own. It's the only way to stay solid in this thing, bro. Yeah, big up Ian again. Only one on DR I don't mind is Matisse. Now, Matisse is a don still. I like Matisse. I'm not going to lie. Obviously, he's a Chelsea fan. You get me? But when Matisse got his tits out for the lads, bruv, that was joke. I actually had clips. I was going to do an edit and then I just thought, let me just leave it, bro. You get me? He was full on doing a strip show, bruv, and that Big Six watch along. You get me? That was sick, bro. But big up Matisse, man. Well done for the 100k. There's some real guys in this thing. There is some real guys in this thing. But there's some dickheads in this thing as well. Fake guys. Fake love. You get me? Not genuine. But that's cool. Once you know who they are, you just keep it moving, innit? We need to... Hold on, let me get to some of these comments. We need... big up Lesbian James. I mean, some of the things you're saying, some of the things... You get me? But let's read your comment anyway. We just need to look at the mess United are in to appreciate Arteta. Why, bro? Why, bro? Like, they brought in Erik ten Hag, who actually had a resume before... He actually had a CV before going to United. He actually won more than Arteta in a small amount of time. Yes, they are in a mess, but they also realise that if you want to get out of it, you're going to have to spend money, unfortunately. I understand to a degree what you're trying to say. Do you know what I mean? But look at Chelsea. They were in the mud only for 2 years. They threw money at the problem. Now they're not in the mud. Everyone was cussing them for having 100 players. Even me at the start, and then I just stopped. I'll tell you when I stopped, and I'll tell you when I knew things are actually peaked for this season. Is the day that Chelsea got Neto. Why the fuck didn't Arsenal go in for him? Calling out for him. He's too injury prone. But Chelsea go and get him and he's lighting it up for Chelsea. And when we got Sterling, desperation day, and Chelsea got Sancho. Like, look at the difference. Look at the difference. Both of those players, Neto and Sancho, you'd take over Sterling any day of the week. Any day of the week. And let's be honest as well, right? Our star boy that we've run into the ground, he's 23 and we might have finished his career. That's what Arsenal might have done. So give yourself a round of applause. You get me? The same for England and that batty boy Gareth Southgate. That's why I was hated England every time. Because we know Declan Rice and Saka were going to get run into the ground. For the whole fucking time. The whole 90 minutes. You run this guy into the ground. When I see Neto and Sancho go to Chelsea, I knew that it was done, bro. And I saw the players that we were going for. And I'm still thinking to myself, oh, maybe they've got a click. But it's copium, bro. It's hopium. Look at their squad, bro. What phase is Maresca in? You said that Arteta's done a fantastic job and I ain't hearing. Well, you must be deaf then, bro. Deaf and blind. Do you know what I mean? Lesbian Jesus. You must be deaf and blind, bro. Because in the modern game of football, there's no room for sentiment, innit? We're not sentiment FC. Like, you might do something that works one year. If it don't work next year, you got to change it. No, let's just keep going by every year until that same thing works again. It's not how it's... Come on, man. We got Godfrey. Stop talking rubbish. Yeah. Well, as long as they're not being rude, like that Ben or whatever, they can chat their rubbish, man. But if they start actually trying to be racist or anything like that, then get rid of them. Big up Godfrey, yeah. Big up Snake Eyes. Yeah, I think I read that one. AFTV should be banned. Well, there's definitely agenda merchants on there. And definitely when someone has something to say that Robbie doesn't like, or he always tries to play devil's advocate, and you're not always smart doing that. You're there to be a platform for the fans to have their say, not to argue with them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm never going on AFTV. If you ever see me on AFTV, just like rush me, innit? Like, or delete my channel. I'm never going on there, innit? Big up Penguin. United are united because of the core. Our club is missing a manager that's a winner and a world-class striker. Yeah. But, you know, we are Penguin. But what we are also missing is serious people at the club. Like when we had David Dean at our club, bro, that was a serious man that was about Arsenal. Since he's left, we've never had a guy like that since. Maybe we'll find out that Edu was like that. Mr. Gasper. Maybe we'll find out he was a serious man about Arsenal. Maybe he'll write a little book down the line. Because he's jumped ship. And they knew that months ago as well, Arsenal. The club knew that time ago. And we still haven't got a replacement. And you think that this club's serious, that's going to go out and do some mad thing in the window and that. That's why City never went out in the summer. Because we've been challenging them for the last 2 years. And when they saw us like procrastinating and doing fuck all and buying fringe players, they probably thought, yeah, we don't even need to upgrade our squad anymore. And I still felt they had a better window. Bringing back Gundo and getting Savio. Savio's a better signing than anyone we signed last summer. I don't care if he's only just scored his first goal. He takes players on. He's actually dangerous in games. Big up Penguin again. It's just agreeing with Mali about lesbian Jesus. He inherited a mess and turned the club into title challengers. You think that's easy? You're saying he inherited a mess, was it? Because that club, that team he inherited, there's about 4 players that will probably get into this team right now. We've got rid of Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil, Sanchez. We haven't got players like that now. 5 years on, nearly $1 billion spent. We don't have a world-class player. I think Saka is. I personally think he is. But there is an argument that he's not. Anyway. The best managers couldn't do that with United. No, they could, but they just didn't go and get the best managers. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, it's United's culture. But now I think they're starting to change that. Amorim dropping Garnacho, getting rid of Rashford. Like, I actually rate Amorim. I'm not judging Amorim on this United thing because United's a massive undertaking. You get me? You need someone to come in and start the job. That's what I thought Arteta does. But can Arteta take us over the line? Is he the guy to... No, he's not. Otherwise, he would have done it. It's been 5 years, for God's sake. 5. Most managers get 2 years in football. Couple of windows, it don't work out, see you later. 5. With no CV, no experience. You was a cone man before. Only Arsenal you can come and get that kind of... You wouldn't find that any other club, innit, in my opinion. Big like Ian Woo, Lesbian Jesus, Arsenal looked unstoppable at points last season. Yeah, even I was believing last season. Even I was believing. Do you know what I mean? And we look a shadow of ourselves. We're not playing ball like that no more. Not at all. And they haven't progressed yet. Regressed, absolutely. City, I fell off and you should be capitalising, but you weren't with Arteta. Absolutely. We've got other teams capitalising now. Man City finally fall off. Not to say that I wanted them to, and I don't want Pep to leave before Arsenal win either. I want us to beat the best, innit? Yeah? But the moment that they do, we're thinking, yeah, it should be us. And it's just not. That's embarrassing. Arteta should be sacked for that alone, in my opinion. Is second or third good enough now? No. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. If we finish second or third this year with the way this, because the milk has been spilt, right? The season's a write-off. It's not good enough. Arteta should go. But they've just given him a new 15 million a year contract. If we don't get Champions League, that's the only way I see the club will force Arteta out. If we finish third or fourth this year, even if we don't win anything, the club ain't going to force Arteta out. And Arteta ain't going to walk. So Arsenal fans, we have to face that reality. We do have a say. If you stop putting bums on seats, if you stop buying merch, if you stop paying for subscriptions, that kind of thing, we can have our say like that. But there's too many spastics out there that's not going to do that. There's too many tourists that like to come over for the one day, take pictures, don't even care about the game. So we're in trouble, man. I think, Ian said it. Arteta has taken us as far as he can now. You can see with his in-game management, his decision-making. He's panicking. He's making wrong choices. Substitutions at the wrong time. Bad substitutions. Do you know what I'm saying? So... But anyway, guys, we've been going over an hour. My phone's popping off. I've got to do some other stuff. I've got the kids who are on holiday as well, not back to school yet. Let me see if I can get through these comments before I come off quickly. Every team that has won a league except for Leicester spent money. Exactly. And I'm calling Arteta Claudio Ranieri, but let me not diss Claudio, because Claudio won a title, bro. Arteta ain't done that, innit? But obviously Claudio got that reputation at Chelsea before Leicester. Progress ain't linear and the league gets harder every year. You can't just look at Arsenal, you have to look at the environment they operate in. Brighton spent more in the summer than any club in the EU. Yeah, maybe so, but our club isn't Brighton, bro. Is Brighton the third biggest club in the season in England? Does Brighton have the most expensive tickets in the league? Like, you can't be a top 6 club and don't have any expectations at the same time. Yes, we're not guaranteed to win the league every year, but if you don't even try, yeah, if you show a loser mentality and a cheapo mindset, then that shows the fans that we're not serious. So why are we going to believe any of the spin, any of the crap that comes out of your mouths? We want more, we want better, we pay a lot of money. We're fans, we only want to see our team winning. We're not here to care about how the business is doing. That's none of our business. Big up Godfrey. So we should just be happy with challenging. Sorry, I don't have a loser mentality. That's it, bro. That's what a lot of fans want. We're not guaranteed to win it every year, but we need to be trying to win it every year. Trying. That summer wasn't trying. This January, you're going to see it's not going to be trying. Do you know what I mean? Arteta isn't perfect and still learning, but you can't refute the mate. I'm not. He's done a good job up until now. And now it's enough. Now I've seen enough to know you and the club are not serious about getting us over the line. So this is your year to win the Premier League. And you came into the season short. You came out in your press conference and even said that. You're short. So you haven't prepared well enough. You're not serious about winning the league. And if you don't win it, you got to go. He has done a good job, but this is the furthest he'll take us. Yeah, big up Penguin. I think most people can recognise that. We're super toxic and only care about trophies. Like, what are we in football for, my guy? Why do we even play football? Just so the club can make money? There's a metric that governs success. It's called trophies. It's called winning. That's the only reason we're here. Like, these participation FC fans, bro, like, go and support someone else, bro. Like, how can your standards be so low? That's mad. That's mad to me. But we're super toxic. We only care about trophies. Like, that's a bad thing. Anyway, is this fucking work experience? That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Work experience, bro. Participation FC. Madness. Let me get through these comments because I got to go. Why are we giving the job to someone has to learn on the job? Exactly. We always do this, bro. Sentiment FC. Football is about entertaining. So we're now Hollywood, bro. Like, sports ain't competitive no more. Being a fan is about supporting your team through thick and thin. Oh my God. We've been through a lot of thin, bro. A lot of thin. Over 20 years of thin. We've been in the banter era. We need to win. Third most successful club in the Prem. Need to start playing like it. Need to start acting like it. If the club went out and bought us players that we can expect shit off and it just never clicked, then how can I be upset at the club? But if you continue to show how unserious we are, then this is why we're all moaning. Because we pay a lot of money. A lot of money. Better safe than when we were before, but it's time to start winning and bottled the league twice, throws away the cup competition. Yeah, exactly. European is shambolic, Godfrey. Absolutely. Let me support my girlfriend they cheated on. Exactly. Tell them, Mali. Tell them. Go and subscribe to Mali as well. The season ain't over yet. You're saying Arsenal have regressed. Arsenal have regressed. How can you look at that team and say that we play the same way as we did even last year? And we ain't even out of the calendar year yet. We have regressed. Who do you support? Lesbian Jesus, yeah. Big up Mali, I couldn't be asked, yeah. Defo needed to be airlocked. Can't handle anyone with a personality, facts. 20 matches, 0 goals, 1 assist, 2 yellows. Marquinhos, fuck yeah now. Big up James Scott, this live is just full of toxic Arsenal fans. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. The delusion bin is that way. Yeah, the asylum, Arkham Asylum is that way. Like, how can you look on what you're seeing and be genuinely happy? Yeah, maybe we are the crazy ones. Maybe we are, bro. We don't want you in our fan base. Well, you don't have a choice, unfortunately. I don't want you in the fan base. Do you know what I mean? Anyone that looks on this and is happy, I don't want losers in the fan base either, but I got to put up with yous lot. But big yourself up anyway, mate. Arteta deserves at least another 3 years. Oh my God. I don't even want to laugh too hard before I fucking spit phlegm out or something, bro. Another 3 years. And I'm the problem. Guys, we're the problem. Crazy. 3 years, my bro. Big yourself up, man. But whatever you're smoking, I'll take a half, please. Half ounce. He's made so many great decisions since he's joined. Like getting rid of all of the gunmen in front of goal. Putting Kai Havertz on 280k a week. Putting Gabriel James on 250k a week. Putting Gary Martin Elliott on 180k a week. Re-signing Reece Nelson on 100k a week. I can keep going. How many players have we got rid of for free? Just because we can't handle their wages or their personality. Like, the business decisions at this club is atrocious. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's man talking about? Like, what are you going on about, bruv? Listen, I ain't blocked you, James. I'm not going to block you. I'm not even going to get rid of you, bruv. You can have your opinion. It's just bollocks. But you can have it. I ain't going to get rid of you. I haven't blocked anyone, bro. The only time I'll tell my mods to do something if people are being racist or, do you know what I'm saying? Just getting on my nerves too much, like, just with cussing. You can have your opinions. We don't have to agree. That's not why I'm here. You don't want me in the fan base. I don't want you in the fan base. I'm not going to physically do you nothing or block you. But I just think you're not the full ticket. How can you be? We had 4 left-backs on the bench against Ipswich. No attacking options, by the way, except for Wanyeri, who he doesn't ever put on. And you think that everything's cool. And everything's fixed. And I'm toxic. 3 years, you want to give him another 3 years? Fucking hell, bruv. The Cronkies have taken the desire to win from this club. Exactly. And even if you look at their American franchises, they're one and done. They ain't legacy, bruv. They ain't legacy. They don't care about Arsenal. For years, they were taking $3 million a year off Arsenal just to pay for their insurance on their ranches in America. They do not care about this club. I think Chelsea and Man City bought their success, but their owners cared for their club. They cared for their investment. They understood that if the team's winning on the pitch, it don't matter what else you do. You can bring out varsity jackets every day. It doesn't matter. James, you are talking nonsense. Tell us how talking the facts is being toxic. Tell them, Penguin, bro. Tell them, bro. Playing Timber and Kivior as centre-backs. Playing Partey as right-back. Let's just talk about those decisions. Our best midfielder this season in right-back. It fundamentally changes how we play. There's no overlaps. Odegaard is not as effective with Thomas Partey as right-back, and neither was Saka before he got injured. So that's got nothing to do with money. That's got nothing to do with the transfer window. That's just Arteta and his in-game management and some of the decisions that you're making that are bad. But yet we've got people saying you've made great decisions. Marquinhos, Vieira, Nuno Tavares, all these players. Where are they, bro? We got rid of ESR, Iwobi, Nketiah with no replacements. How was that good decisions, guys? Like, honestly, tell me. How the fuck is that good decisions, man? Like, wow. Wow. But cool, innit? Cool. Arteta being the third highest paid manager. What has he done to deserve that? But the club and Arteta just make great decisions. Of course, Arteta's going to come out and say it's the best managers in the world. The best owners, sorry. He's being paid 15 million for doing nothing. He is the biggest PR merchant there is. But anyway, I'm toxic. Cool. Just because you like the manager or owners or some players, not everyone has the same opinions. You may be happy with runners up or fourth, but we aren't. That's what I'm trying to say. How can you be happy to be second every year, bro? That's not progress, man. But cool. I ain't talking facts. No worries. You're talking facts. Cool. We're going to continue to be the banter club of England. Just for people like you, bro. But cool. No worries, mate. I'll read your message now. You ain't talking facts. You're focusing purely on the negative. Like maybe I'm just a smokehead, bro. Maybe I'm just cracked. Maybe I am, bro. Someone else in here, apart from James, please tell me, bro, if you agree with what he's saying, bro, because I'm absolutely baffled by what you're coming out with, but I'm purely focused. What else is there to focus on, bro? What, we've won something in the last 5 years? Like, what is there to be positive about? Fucking hell, bruv. Fucking hell, bruv. Let's read the rest of it. He has not made great decisions with Saka, Rice, Odegaard, Gabriel, Saliba. Or has he not made Raya, who I think is better than Seaman? You are bugging. Raya's looked bare shaky recently, but I do think Raya's a good goalkeeper. But here's another bad decision. Why have you just went and got rid of Ramsdale to downgrade for the wrong Neto for some old 36-year-old guy? How many goalkeepers have we bought before you found the first one? How many defenders have we bought and we still ain't got a proper left back? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Has he made great decisions with Saka, running him into the ground? Now he's fucked. Now he's out for the season. He might not even ever be the same player again. And he's 23 years old. Ran into the ground. Where was the great decisions on that? Where was the great decisions to make him the most comfortable footballer in the world? No competition, having to play every game, every minute, all the time. All of our play goes through the right-hand side. How could you not ever think he was going to get crocked? But that's good decision-making, right? My brother. Like, what are you smoking? I'm smoking herb. This is weed. I don't do A-class. I think maybe you're maybe whiffing on something, bro. Like, what? Like, where's the logic, bro? Great decisions. Look at Odegaard, bruv. Our captain. Have you ever seen a captain be substituted off as much as this ever in your life? Saliba, yeah, good decision. But you didn't want to play him for ages. How long did you have Rob Holding playing? I need to go anyway. I can't even be like, you know, when people from far see two fools arguing, bro. That's what I think this is right now. Highest paid ticket, Fulham, Tottenham and Arsenal. And all of those clubs should be ashamed of themselves because none of them clubs can even justify having the highest paid ticket in the Premier League. Especially Tottenham. Fulham as well, fucking hell. But we're there, of course we're there, because that's all we ever know how to do is spin PR and make money. Big up Penguin, we aren't saying he hasn't done a good job, he has, but he can't take us. Yeah, yes, he's done all right, but this year has just shown how badly we've regressed. And we haven't got no choice but to stick with him because the club ain't going to get rid of him. But I can definitely have my opinion. I can definitely say what I see. And what I see is a load of bollocks, bro. So you might not want me here. Fair play, bro. I don't want you here. But it is what it is. Go talk to a United fan if you think Arteta is doing a great job. I talk to United fans all day. I'm in a fucking group chat with a whole bag of them, bro. And they're always bantering Arsenal. They're always bantering Arteta. Even now when they're doing worse than what we are, they're still bantering us, bro. What are you talking about? I talk to Man United fans that are content creators on this same app. And they're bantering us, bro. Everyone. Even Spurs. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. It was good rattling on. Do you get me? I'll probably be back tomorrow. Tomorrow or Wednesday. But yeah, whether you agreed with me or not, like the video on the way in or out. Big up everyone that did participate in the stream. Big up all the regulars, Mally, Penguin. Big up Ian, big up Godfrey. Even big up James for your rubbish opinion. Lesbian Jesus. That's who we might actually have. Gabriel might be lesbian Jesus. Up front, big up everyone. Yeah, man. We're back again soon, man. Back again soon. He would walk into Real Madrid and Barca. Who, Arteta, yeah? Hey, big yourself up, James, man. Big up everyone. Like the video. Back again soon, man.